Crochet the llama nose. Use pink yarn, wrap it around your left hand, around the little finger, around the index finger, finally around the middle finger to form a loop. Start the stitches in the loop. This gesture can be used for both magic ring and chain stitch start. The nose starts with chain stitches. Chain stitches can start in the loop. After starting the stitches, tighten the loop. Insert the hook into the loop, yarn over, pull through. Form a loop on the hook. Adjust the loop size. Too small, it's hard to yarn over. Too large, the stitches are obvious. The loop should be the height of two hooks. Adjust the loop size each time. Yarn over, pull through. This is the foundation chain of the magic ring. After this stitch, tighten the yarn tail. This is the first chain stitch of the chain stitch start. Yarn over, crochet the second chain stitch. Yarn over, crochet the third chain stitch. Yarn over, crochet the fourth chain stitch. This is a chain stitch. From the side, a chain stitch forms a V shape. The number of V shapes equals the number of chain stitches. The nose needs 4 chain stitches. After that, start crocheting the second round. Turn back to the second chain stitch. This is the last chain stitch. This is the second to last chain stitch. Insert the hook into the second to last chain stitch. Insert the hook, crochet and increase, single crochet increase. Single crochet increase is 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. Insert the hook into the loop directly. Pull through. Pull through, again. This is a single crochet. This is the first single crochet of this round. Mark the first stitch with a marker. The first stitch of each round is where the slip stitch is made. It is also where the first stitch of the next round is made. Make sure to find the first stitch of each round. We've crocheted a single crochet in this stitch. An increase is needed in this stitch. Insert the hook into the same stitch, crochet another single crochet. This is an increase, 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. Move to the next stitch, crochet a single crochet. Three stitches are done. In the next stitch, crochet 4 single crochets. Two increases, 4 single crochets. Crochet 4 single crochets in 1 stitch. Place the yarn tail under the piece. 3 stitches. 4 stitches. Crochet 4 single crochets in 1 stitch. Then move to the next stitch. While crocheting, keep the yarn tail on top of the hook. Hide the yarn tail. Crochet 1 single crochet in this stitch. Continue crocheting. In the last stitch, crochet and increase. Keep the yarn tail on top of the hook. Hide the yarn tail. An increase is 2 single crochets in 1 stitch. The nose. The final piece is symmetrical on both sides. After the last increase, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. When crocheting in the round, end each round with a slip stitch. Yarn over, pull through the loop. This is a slip stitch. End each round with a slip stitch. Start each round with a foundation chain. For the third round, crochet 10 single crochets in the 10 stitches from the second round. Insert the hook into the first stitch. The stitch with the stitch marker is the first stitch. Insert into the first stitch, yarn over again. This is the first stitch of the third round. Crochet the second stitch. Third stitch. Fourth stitch. Fifth stitch. Sixth stitch. Seventh stitch. Eighth stitch. Ninth stitch. 10th stitch. The third round of 10 single crochets is complete. After completing, join with a slip stitch to the first stitch. Tighten the yarn. After the slip stitch, the third round is complete. The nose has 3 rounds. Leave a yarn tail for sewing. Cut the yarn. This is the llama nose.